Hey, how's it going, everyone? It is Drago. We're back with another chapter of Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, chapter 180, To the Kind Moon. And the cover page for this chapter has Gray and Juvia on it, which I actually really like this cover, with Gray playing darts on it and Juvia just admiring in the background. So this chapter picks up pretty much exactly where last chapter left off, with Selene and Wendy showing up in the midst of Gray's battle. I guess Wendy didn't entirely lose her fight. She just kind of got clumsy, and when they fell through the portal, they looked like they were defeated. But they couldn't find their Lacrima, and Selene just decided to teleport away. I don't even remember if we've ever had Wendy and Gray teaming up. I really do like this panel with them saying, let's team up. Like, it's very cool to see those two team up for once. To be honest, doesn't really matter because the Dragon Gods just start fighting each other. Which Selene's first attack here with Moonlight Shangri-La is very destructive. Honestly, it is super beneficial of these two deciding to fight one another. And they are going pretty much blow for blow against each other, and that's the kind of the next few pages here as you get their fight continuing. Which Gray and Wendy do eventually decide to join in this fight because they don't want to let these two Dragon Gods fight it out, because they could cause more of a calamity than them just stepping in and trying to end it right here and right now. And they decide to try and back up Selene, even though she's kind of rampaging in her own right. Which it is kind of interesting to just see a panel with Gray, Wendy, and Selene all together. Like, they're going to be teaming up. Like, that's just kind of an interesting panel there. And Gray finally decides to use Devil Slayer magic, along with getting a Dragon Slayer enchantment from Wendy. And honestly, Gray's attack against Furnace doesn't seem to do all too much to him. He doesn't seem phased, to be honest, but it did better than when he didn't have the Dragon Slayer enchantment, where it just shattered immediately. Which has Wendy go up against Selene, which I guess they didn't fully team up to fight Furnace. They just still split up to fight the Dragon Gods individually, which her first attack does push Selene back quite a bit, and you do also get Carla joining into this fight. And I actually quite love this next attack that she does, also boosted by Carla because she's like pushing her feet to give her extra momentum. But Wendy does an attack called Sky Dragon Sword Edge, which is very reminiscent of Natsu doing Fire Dragon Sword Horn. Even the panel of her just headbutting Selene, very cool. And I actually love that Wendy kind of picked up a fighting tactic from Natsu. Which all this is followed up by her doing a separation enchantment, which apparently the Lacrima was straight up inside of her, and that gets the Lacrima to finally appear, which has Carla be able to finally destroy Selene's Lacrima. And that is the final page of this chapter. So my thoughts. I know a lot of people were saying, how the heck did Carla destroy this when Lucy and Brandish had difficulty? I personally think that she probably was given Dragon Slayer magic as an enchantment. I think probably you're going to get the wrap up of Gray fighting Furnace next chapter, especially since you have Selene not controlled by a Lacrima to be in a rampage anymore. So you probably do get the three of them teaming up against that one Dragon God. Probably my favorite part of this whole chapter is Wendy picking up some more fighting moves from Natsu. I absolutely love when she kind of takes inspiration from him, and her taking an attack that was pretty much delegated to Natsu is very cool. So what are your guys' thoughts on this chapter? Leave in the comments below. It's been kind of a rough week for me with my cat dying. I put a community post out there that I was taking some time off. It's been quite difficult for me. So what are your thoughts on this chapter? Leave in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and this is Drago, signing out.